Well, this definitely ain't working like I hoped it would. So it looks like it's buffering too much to do that. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing? It's another Dark Wolf's Den. It's going to be a little crazy, 24/7 med stream. Nothing major. I really don't even have much to talk about tonight. So, like that couch picture. I have no idea which picture you guys are talking about. Thurs 2D copy. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Make sure it's coming through good. Oh, yeah. Looking really good, actually. 6 viewers. Hey, everybody. Seeker, Prelim, Creek Mary, Steve Ribbon, Dark Wolf's Den. Oh, wait, that's me. Nah. Hey, Dark Wolf. Hey. They say it's okay to talk to yourself. The problem is when you answer yourself. So that's what they tell me. Problem is I answer myself a lot. Might not be good. All right, that didn't work like I planned it. Forgot to turn the, wow, I'm just goofing all around. So guys, for those who don't know, we got, I don't know why you give me an ad there. We got Suso coming up. You ain't never heard of him. Go over here to his channel real quick. And show you some stuff here. Suso's very, very talented. He's a really good video maker. He's got a very tongue-in-cheek attitude that I think is really great. For some reason, the pause button's not working. Go figure. But anyway. Pause. There we go. This is his channel, guys. Over here to videos. He's been doing this for quite a while now. He's got a different style of video making than most people I know, which I like. Hold on. This thing's messing with me. I got to change the property real quick. I don't know why it does this every time. Got to change this property, and it puts it back every time I change it. All right, give us a second. And, of course, I got to go right back to where I was. This is what happens when you're unprepared and just do a quick goof-off stream. Everything goofs up. Okay, here we go. Guess I need to move that back over just a hair. I ain't looking at the chat right now, guys. Give me a second here. I want to show you guys this channel Oh, I know the problem. Hold on. There we go. I'm going to pull the chat up real quick. Yeah, I know, right? The camera is really weird. I've been unplugging it, replugging it, unplugging it, replugging it. All this stuff, try to get it to work. And it wouldn't. It would not do anything. It would work for a second, then it just hang up and freeze. And I had this issue the last time. I had this issue about 8 days ago. Matter of fact, the reason I know this is that was the last shift recording that I had. Yesterday started goofing up. Guess what I got today, guys? I got another shift indicator today. Believe it or not. So, anyway, here's Suso's channel. And what that means is there was a shift today, probably began last night. We were discovering a couple of things last night on the map. And my research partner come back to me today and said, hey, there's a shift. It came early. It came early from our data. We had supposed it 3 more days down the line. And I went and looked for my indicator in the Schumann resonance, and I'll be darned if I wasn't sitting right there. So we definitely did experience a shift today according to my indicator. Hey, Korrie, Jade, glad you stopped by. Thanks. Anyway, guys, check out Suso. He will be on the channel Friday. This guy wrote a book, and I've got a copy of it right here. As you can tell, I've been reading it. I've got my bookmark in it. It's called Mind Beyond Matter, The Mandela Effect. Yeah, The Mandela Effect. We're going to be asking about his book on Friday when we do an In the Den. So definitely stop by Friday and check us out. We're going to be talking about his book. I'm literally halfway through this book, over halfway through this book. Like, I've been reading this nonstop. It is so hard to put down. He's got a great tongue-in-cheek humor to it. It really grabs your attention from the get-go, especially as a researcher, you know me. But yeah, definitely check out his book, guys. Check out Friday. We're going to be on here with him and doing an interview about the book. So little heads up for everybody who's here in time to hear it and see it. So I keep telling you guys about this shift indicator. Oh, it's a great book. Great book. So a little while back, somebody come to me and said, hey, I've been studying this for 4 months, this one thing, and I think I found a pattern. He said, I found an indicator in the Schumann resonance that tells me when we're about to shift. I said, no, that's not possible. So he sent me some pictures, which I'm going to go try to grab right now. And while it's loading, anyway, he sent me some pictures of some data he'd been collecting, and he lost some of the data when he sent it to me. He hit the wrong button and deleted about 4 months worth. So, yes, I did get a signed copy, actually. It says, to Jerry, focus and shift. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I need to pull that back up, I guess. Yeah, I just gave out my real name on there. No, you can't see much of nothing right now. But anyway, it's to me, it says focus and shift. So there you go. A signed copy. That was so awesome of him. Like, kudos, Suso. I appreciate it so much, buddy. I know you watch the channel. He's been one of my oldest subscribers. He was one of the original way back in the beginning. I didn't realize it. I'd been watching his channel for a while, and I went looking through my subscriber list, and I was like, wait a minute. I know that name. So, yeah, there's that. So let me go back and grab the original. I'm in my email now. I'm going to grab the original pictures that I was sent. So got a couple of pictures I need to pull up here. Hold on. All right, maybe it was the other email. I know, guys, I hate dead air. Give me just one moment. I'll get these. There we go. Here's all my pictures. So go ahead and do a screen share now, and I'll show you guys exactly what I've been talking about when I've been calling my shift indicator and what I've been going by. Okay, chat's still quiet. Let me do a screen share here. Sure got the right window. Yeah, it's the right window. Too many windows. I hate Windows. I don't do Windows. Yeah, I guess I do Windows, don't I? Anyway, here we go. So this is how a normal day looks. And guys said that it began to stand out because of the lack of any data. All other lines fluctuate daily, but this one is constant. And what this is, I'll even show you the website this actually comes from. It's a Russian website. But thank goodness I've got English Translate. And if the thing will work for me. Southern Company, no, it's not the website. Sorry, hold on. Called the Space Observing System. sosrff.tsu.ru is where we're at right now. And I'll show you where this data is coming from directly. So we're going to translate this to English. What up, Youngster fam? Glad you're here. All right, now we're at English. Go up here and grab the Schumann resonances. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to bring up the classic one we know. After it retranslates the page. There we go. So we all know this picture. This is a common picture, and you really can't get a whole lot of data out of this except for it was really high at times. Over 40. But if you go to the quality, that's where we've been getting our data from. So you'll notice this graph right here. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. We're going to come back to that. This is the next day. As you can see, it looks very different. The problem is the day after a shift, the data changes according to him. So here's the next day, and it's all gobbly-gocky. Remember this kind of image right here in the middle, this funny spike. Notice the low amplitude where the red came way through the yellow on this particular one. Okay. Maybe it's the next set. Hold on one second. Is it this set? Okay, maybe it's this set. Arg! Can't find it. Okay, here we go. So this is our shift indicator where it's circled in yellow. That is our odd phenomenon that shows up every now and then in our data. That funny yellow. Let me see if I can focus in on it a little bit more. There we go. Now it's bringing it in. This right here, this funny shaped spike. That's the shift indicator that I've been looking for in the data. And every time we've had a shift these last couple of times since I found this, we've been getting this shift indicator. Right there. So imagine my surprise when somebody told me today there was a shift, and look what we have here, guys. An indicator. A funny little shift indicator right there. The red come way up through it. It looks like they tried to manipulatingly amplify the signal. We have our shift indicator right here in front of us. Every time this shows up, people talk about there's a shift, things are changing. Last Saturday, I got this signal, and Moneybags has had his hands full all week long. So it verified it. Today, my research partner said she noticed a whole bunch of map changes out of the blue. So I come over to the data, grab a snapshot, send it to her, and asked her to verify that this signal matches. So when I say the shift indicator has arrived, this is it. Yeah, you see, there you go. Got the site bookmark and always open. There it is right there. Yep. It very well could be, Claire. It started maybe 12 hours ago is when this, if I'm not mistaken. the 13 hours ahead of us. I don't know. Anyway, within the last, I don't know, 8 to 12 hours maybe, we had this shift indicator show up in the data. Every time this shows up, people claim there's a shift, and I've been keeping it quiet and just watching the data and listening to the claims. Last time, like I said, last Saturday, I seen it. It showed up. And then let me see if I can find that. I'm going to have to stop the screen share so I can go into my data or my email real quick. And you guys don't see stuff you don't need to see. And I could be wrong, and this could change in the future. I'm just telling you the preliminary data that I found. And these are the indicators I'm going by right now. I'm not saying this is 100% by any means, not yet. But it's a starting point. It's more than we've had in 3 years. So it's a starting point. Trying to find last Saturday's email to my research partner. 14th. That would have been the what was that date? That was the 7th. 10/9/87. So maybe it was the 8th. Right in here. Must be in this one. Oh, yeah, that's a long one. That's got to be the one it's in. Nope, that's not it either. Where's Saturday's data? Hold on. I'm going to find this, guys. Give me a moment. We've got a lot of emails going on, so. We talk pretty much every day, discussing different stuff. Different research things we're working on. I'm looking for a particular email. Just give me a minute, guys. I know it's not that one. I just looked at that one. It's got to be after that date, so it's got to be that one. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. Oh, maybe it is this. Hold on. I got to drop down where it gives me all of them. Hold on, you. Right there, I think. No, that's the other one. Here it is. Okay, there's where I sent the initial files. So here's what I found in Saturday's data. There we go. Screen share and application window. This one was a little different. So here's what we got last Saturday in the data. Again, it's got that funny spike formation. It's not quite exactly the same as the other ones. So this one was hard for me to judge. It was a little more odd than the other one was. But still, it matches that funny shape. This one was kind of hard for me to say yes on until money bags come out like all week, had brand new effects and things changing and all this stuff all of a sudden this week's come out. So that verified to me that was a shift. That was a big shift, in my opinion. But you see how the data still looks a lot the same. Notice strange blinks here and there and took screenshots. Wonder if machines stopped recording or what. See, I've been taking a screenshot every single day. About 3:30 or 4:30 in the evening, right around there, I'll take a screenshot. Riley, I'm telling everybody about the shift indicator that I found, possibly found in the human resonance data. It's something that I've been working on for a couple weeks now and just kind of keeping quiet and sitting on it and waiting for it to pan out and see if it pans out. And it's actually panned out quite a bit. I've not experienced a panic attack. I've just seen bad mood. And also, every time it's happened, my camera's goofed up. Yesterday, the camera would not work for nothing. After the shift indicator appeared, my camera started working again. How you like them apples? So that one kind of caught me odd too. And I've noted that in my notebook. After being inactive for a while, CERN has cranked up a new experiment yesterday. Okay, here's the problem, preliminary. The experiment failed horribly. and they had to shut it down before they could even get it going. So it's in maintenance right now. They never actually were able to run that experiment, to the best of my knowledge. So I really wanted to correlate that with CERN too. I really, really did, but it just would not let me at all. They didn't run the test. Really hoping that was going to correlate. Yeah, I failed. It did before they could even get it running. The darn thing broke. I don't know what broke, but something broke, and I just dropped me camera. That's nice. That's really nice. So when I talk about a shift indicator, this is what I've been talking about. Yeah, right. Fail. This data right here is exactly what I've been talking about. That it's been showing up over and over and over. Not a problem. Thank you, sir. And again, looking at this, now I'm going to pull back up today's data. And here we go. We got that funny yellow spike. It's not as strong as last time. Not at all. This big spike I've been expecting, that's a normal spike. It's almost like a heartbeat, this yellow line is. That comes pretty steadily, that big spike. It's this one beside it that's abnormal. That don't belong there. Just like here, it don't belong there. Right there, you got that funny spike right there. It almost looks like it over here too, now that I look at it. Matter of fact, that is it right there. Anyway, you see the indicators that keep showing up in the data. And every time we get this, things change. There's been map changes plotted already today. It hasn't been put out on YouTube yet. My research partner's plotted it. She will make a video sometime about it, I'm sure. For those who don't know who the research partner is, it is Chick. She's been helping me a lot with this research, going back and forth. We've been comparing notes. What got me today is she came to me and said, hey, there's a shift today. It came early because we were expecting it 3 more days down the road, according to the data we had. 3 more days from now, we were supposed to have a shift according to what we were predicting. However, it popped in today. And when she come to me and said, hey, there was a shift, I immediately pulled up my Schumann resonance data to see if I had anything abnormal. Imagine my surprise when there it's set. I don't know, once again, if this is going to be consistent. It could fall apart next time. But right now, this has been running, I think 3 in a row is called so far. 7.83 is the standard of the Schumann, yes. And it goes up and down and in and out. So you guys keep an eye on this. Seeker has dropped a link in the chat. If you want to drop it again, Seeker, a couple times through the night, more than welcome to. Please do. This website is amazing. You will have to right-click and click Translate to English when it goes to the Russian. So that's the only thing. But it's usually like right there. Yeah, it's right there in your selections. Translate to English. So it'll translate it, no problem. This is the monitoring station in Tomsk, Russia, is the information we're using. This is the most up-to-date. It does not have that 2 to 3 day backlog that HeartMath has, though I do love HeartMath. What I'm working on now is trying to correlate these to the actual Schumann color chart. And I can't, it's funny because when I look at the times, it actually is quite quiet on the color chart. It'll pull it up. Yeah. About 2300 right in here where the shift occurred in the data. It's pretty quiet, like disturbingly quiet. It's not these big wide bands. It's one of these really narrow notches. So I can't find a correlation there yet. I will keep looking now that I know what to look for, and see if it appears over and over at that time. And if I can correlate that, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for coming in, hanging out, and showing some love. Glenn Mink also hanging out and showing some love for me coming in his stream earlier, which he comes in anyway, but showing that Mandela love, guys. Mandela love. I do have an email out to Lone Eagle. Guys, get on Lone Eagle. Have him get back to me. I want to get him on this show. Or not this show. I want to get him on In the Den. I want to get him in the den talking about Mandela effect and map and all that, just like I had Chick on there. So definitely, you guys get on Lone Eagle's butt. Tell him to get his butt over to Dark Wolf's Den and get an interview. I sent him an email. I don't know what map changes yet. Like I said, guys, I haven't really had a chance to talk to her as far as finding out what she says has changed, which she's usually spot on every time. So there's that. I'm going to shut this down for now. That's what I keep meaning, though, when I say shift indicators. That's the data we're looking for and looking at. I don't want people to think I'm hiding stuff, so I'm being transparent about the data. I just wanted to back it up and verify that I would get these each time. We've also had the breakthrough on the magnesium. Magnesium does cause tinnitus. Check that out. I looked up in the stream the other day. It can and does cause tinnitus, deficient in magnesium. So there you go. Yeah, right. It suddenly started working today, Michelle. Just started working. I unplugged it and replugged it, and I guess it decided it worked that time. It's happened every time. You remember it happened about a week ago. Every time there's a shift that's recorded, my camera starts acting goobery. And I've noticed electronics on one of the shifts, everybody's computers. SMQ talked about it. He works in a IT facility. Everybody's systems has been going down in shift times. So I think the camera's connected. I don't know why or how, but every time we get a shift, the daggum thing messes up. Could be coinkydink, but I don't like coinkydinks. Yeah, right. Now I got to come back on to show my face. Look the camera in the eye. I'm being goofy again, guys. Forgive me. I'm being really goofy. Go over here to my OBS. We got a browser window here. I don't really have anything to look up at the. Oh, I know what we could do, guys. I know exactly what we could do. Check this out. Give me a moment. Give me just a moment. I know you're looking at a black screen. It's on purpose. Use browser 2, yeah. Nope. Oh, well. We'll go with this one. So we're going to stretch this out a little bit. Forgive me. It might look a little stretched, but we're going to anyway. Okay. No, crafuddles. I better not stretch it. Dadgummit. Fit to screen. There we go. We'll do a fit to screen. We'll move that over here. And then what we gonna do, guess what, guys? Here I am. Now I'm down here. Now I'm up here. Now I'm down here. Now I'm way over here. All right, enough playing around. So, anyway, I don't want to stretch the screen for what we're about to do. And you'll see why in just a moment. Matter of fact, what I can do is, hopefully, nope, not going to work. Okay, we'll stick with it like this. All right. Anyway. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to close this out. We're going to open this up. And are you guys seeing this forward or backward? Is it backwards to you guys? So let me know and I'll flip it. Can you see the browser? Why is the browser like that? Oh, I know why it's like that. Okay, I need to open it there. 14 viewers. Hey, all 14 of you guys. There's only like 5 chatting. I hope it's showing up correctly for you guys. It's good. It's good. Cool. It's good. All right. Anyway, if I can figure out what I'm doing, which I doubt. We're going to go do some exploring. I'm not a big map guy. I've been looking at it a lot lately, but I'm not a big map guy. We're going to go do some exploring. It's going to be difficult with me, eh? Oh, there we go. We can get to it from here, yeah. Aye, we can. We can get to it from here. Aye, Scotty. I know, horrible accent. I'm so sorry, guys. Pull out. That is not where I'm at, by the way, for those who think they got me. Always keep my place set elsewhere. I am in an undisclosed location atop the Rocky Mountains. So here's the map. I wonder, Egypt makes me so mad. Oh, there we go. I had to say, don't get all blurry on me. Yep, waterway's still there. Swear that ain't right. That one got it. Yeah, that one got me. That really got me. Talked out of my butt on that one. Iraq and Iran. I remember those two countries being completely backwards from where they're at. We've been seeing a lot of movement, not necessarily quake or plate movement, but just movement and stuff over here. It's like Japan, man, that looks closer to South Korea to me than I remember it being just a couple weeks ago. Maybe I'm wrong. That looks closer. But I'm not a map scholar. I got to ask Chick about that. All right, I've been thinking if this pregnancy is going to be... I probably shouldn't read that out loud. I don't know, Dark Wolf. I tried it. I tried tying it to the 9th wave calculator and tried to find some pattern, but we'll take another look at it. Rooster, drop me an email about this wave calculator. I heard somebody talking about 5th wave and 6th wave the other day, which may have been you. But here, I'm going to drop my email in here. Send me this information you got on this wave calculator. I'm curious. Might help me, it might not, I don't know. By the way, the YT on the end of this is on purpose. It's not a misspell. That is the correct email. I've double, triple, quadruple checked it. That is correct. Drop me an email. Let me know what that's all about, bud. So, yeah, Japan to me looks a little closer to North Korea now. Could be wrong. What else we got going on here? What's this? Huh. Got a crab's claw into Russia now. Interesting. Chick was pointing out last night that it looks like this is dipped in a little bit. And I bet the cursor's not showing. Of course it's not. Why would it do that? That'd be too easy. Anyway, this top of Russia right here. She says it's dipped in more. Again, I'm not a map expert. Going on what I'm told. This area just keeps looking funnier and funnier to me. No. No. Look at Norway and Sweden, guys. Stasha's probably going to kill me for this, and I might be dead wrong. I just want your opinions and memories. Does Norway and Sweden right there at the cut look right to you? Am I wrong or not? Right, definitely. Make sure you hit that bell, guys. That is the most important thing you can do aside from subscribing. Because you can subscribe to me and I'll still show up in your newsfeed, but you do not hit that bell. It's not going to tell you when I go live. You're going to come in halfway through the show and go, oh, man, Dark Wolf, I'm so sorry. I missed it. Don't let that happen. Just hit that bell. Ring that bell. Ring my bell. Yeah, I know. Don't start. I know. Don't tell me. Horrible. Going to break the glass on the monitor. I keep trying to sing. But 17 watching. Nice. Mine says 16, but I'll go with 17. I like that number better. It's more. 9 likes. There we go. Rock it on. Denmark. Denmark looks all wrong to me. Okay, see, here's what I remember. And I've got to pull my studio back up because it keeps dropping down. I got to turn that off. Norway and Sweden, I thought was a whole lot deeper cut right there where Oslo is. Like, I thought it was really deep, like forking off like that. Okay, like that deep. You know what I mean? Like this fork right here, it seems to me it cut off a little bit more in there. That's just me. Denmark, you said? Yeah, a lot of people say Denmark just does not look right. Not a scholar by this part of the world, but that one stood out to me with the Norway. Here's Denmark, guys. Why says Denmark's not looking right? It's kind of like a turtle turned sideways, doesn't it? Check it out. There's the nose and the head. Here's the shell coming up under. There's the bottom of the chin, and there's the first leg and the back legs. Okay, now I'm just getting lack of sleep crazy, I guess. But Denmark looks like a turtle. You're here to hear first. And Australia looks like Scooby-Doo. Dun, da, da. You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, people say Denmark looks different. And again, this is not my forte. This is Chick's forte. I'm just kind of goofing off and looking at stuff and seeing if you guys notice something I don't. Now, here's something I didn't notice before. Oh, yeah, it is. I did notice this. Who am I kidding? That's Gibraltar. Of course it's Gibraltar. Why wouldn't it be? That seems to be getting closer to me. I'm going to keep an eye on that. That's just speculation and opinion. Oh, that's what else I want to look at. See if Sicily's crushed into Greece yet. Or Italy, I mean. No, but it sure ain't far from it. I think he's going to latch right on like he's been there the whole time here shortly. It keeps moving like it is. I have been tracking Sicily moving. I know this sucker moving. I know it. I know it. It is moving. The Black Sea. I don't know why. It's just always intrigued me, that place right there. The Black Sea and the Dead Sea. There's the Caspian. Arabian. Here's the Philippines. That's another indicator we've been using is earthquake data. And anybody seen Mr. MBB's channel the other day? There's a weird pulse that went all the way across the United States, but it never lost frequency. It went the same frequency all the way across the United States. The seismograph picked it up in every state. It never dissipated. It never changed. It was the exact same in every state across the board. And then time-wise, you could watch it. Go watch Mr. MBB's video. You could watch it move across the country on the seismographs, time-wise. So, you know, that's something that Chick and I have looked at and kind of considered as maybe indicated that there was a weak shift coming, or maybe it was a failed shift. I don't know. That's speculation and purely speculation. Philippines has had a lot of earthquakes. And I know that's an earthquake-prone area. I get it. But every time we get a shift, this starts getting earthquakes. Volcanoes, we really can't count this time, considering Hawaii is like spewing. So we can't consider that. New Zealand looks a little bit further out and down to me now. I don't know. That just looks funny to me. Seeker, you have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. Jay Holland, these places are not moving. You are moving, shifting to superposition eventually. True. So should I say that on this earth it's located here as to our memories being located there? It's easy to just say it's moved. Great to see you, Jay Holland. I'm glad you've been coming by and catching the streams. Always great to see you, bud. I've been going over Discord, but I ain't found you over there lately. I've been popping in and out. Ain't seen you. My crystal. This is my piece of smoky quartz crystal. I got this, oh, shoot, a year or two ago now. 3 years ago. Anyway, I've had it for quite a while. It's the only one I got. It came off a necklace. I had a necklace. I've still got the necklace around here, but it broke. It was on my table a minute ago. But it broke, and I've kept the crystal ever since. And I always keep it right next to me on the desk. Right here in front of me or beside me or whatever. Had a full house in the flame. After the stream, a ton of people were in. Oh, yes, your guest earlier, 007. I had noticed him in different chats before in Mandela Effect chats. That's one reason I subbed to him. I didn't know he actually had a channel. I recognized who he was. Oh, yeah, okay. Sub, definitely. You guys who don't know, Michelle's Opinion did an excellent interview with a guy named 007 earlier. So go over on her channel and check that out if you would. Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Discord can be quite the aggravating one at times. I pop in every now and then if there's people in there I ain't talked to in a while, if I need to find some information out. Matter of fact, there's a guy I owe a conversation also. So we're looking at Australia, and I'm moving the wrong thing. I am so sorry. So we're looking at Australia, Papua New Guinea, where I remember kind of New Zealand being. All this stuff mashed up in here together. Say what? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That better, okay, it is still an island. Okay. Keep an eye on Singapore, guys. Keep an eye on Singapore. That waterway is getting quite tiny right there. Keep an eye on Singapore. That's fatter. No. That's fatter. Malaysia's fatter at the bottom to me. I was just looking up Malaysia the other day in the Gulf of Thailand. Seems fatter. Maybe I looked at it wrong, but that just seems fatter to me. Everybody says India is shrinking too. People keep saying that India is kind of getting smaller. I don't know. It looks funny, but India's always looked funny to me. Not Indians, India. I said India. So it's for the record. China looks smaller, dare I say. Chick mentioned this last night on her stream too. They're just differently shaped anyway. I don't know. This area right in here, Russia, China, Mongolia, this just got a lot of weirdness to it. Just this whole section. This whole, from where the word Russia starts all the way over to the end of Japan, it's got a lot of weirdness in it. See how close these guys are getting. They've been kind of pushing towards each other too. Yeah, we got an island right in the middle now. Jimani always been there. Right in the middle of between Russia and Alaska. You got a halfway point island. They ain't give us back our Arctic area yet, have they? Got an Arctic Ocean. No. And then the Antarctic. You know, here's something we don't look at quite often. I need to start keeping my eye on the Antarctic and the shape of it. That's interesting. See what it'll let us see. How far it'll let us go. Do a satellite. See what we can see. Can't see much, can we? It's Antarctica. They ain't going to let you see much. It's a little ice shelf area where it's chunking off all the time. Well, they got this. The cameras ain't right. They're covering something right there, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Just look at the way the pictures look different right there. When you zoom in, it looks even weirder. You got a blur out box right there. Yeah, they're covering something here, guys. I don't know what it is, but in my opinion, they're covering something up. It's weird. That's weird. All right, dropping back in the chat. I am just rambling and moseying around tonight. Look at Saudi Arabia. It's now got water almost all around it. Pakistan was smaller. Afghan, man, I should have been over here. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Let's go back up to the Middle East. Holy cow. I did not realize. Yeah, I got to show you guys that too here in a minute. Let me collapse that. We're going to go take a look at the ISS here in a minute too. Figure that one out. I know some of you don't believe in space. That's not the debate. We're not going to have that debate here. Look at Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Afghanistan. All right, I'm going to start over here. Pakistan came up first in my chat. So, the Pakistani. The Pakistan. We're going to the Pakistan. If anybody's from this area, I'm not making fun of you. I promise you I'm not making fun of you. It's just an interesting accent. I mean, no harm whatsoever. So somebody says Pakistan looks funny to them. What did they say? Looks smaller. Afghanistan was smaller. Man, Afghanistan pretty damn big here, isn't it? Holy cow! It's like it's grabbing land up here. Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. That one looks like it's grown a little bit to me too. But I know a person from there. I'm not sure about that one. Kazakhstan is bigger than it was just 3 days ago. Really preliminary. Look at Saudi Arabia. It's almost got water all the way around it now. So, Saudi Arabia. Oh. Kind of technically does have water all the way around it. United Arab Emirates. See, I didn't think that was its own, like, nation either. I thought, like, this whole area was United Arab Emirates. Like Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, the whole area. Kuwait. Wait, Kuwait's his own country? Am I reading that right, guys? I thought it's like part of Iraq or Saudi Arabia or one of those. Kuwait is its own country. I might be ignorant to the map. I don't know. Looks like a face at the top. Pakistan. Let's go back and look at Pakistan. Okay. I can see that. A little funny jumbled, but I can see that. There's the big nose pointing out like a posh, like a posh butler with a long nose. I can see that. Do you guys remember Kuwait being its own country? Oh, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, we went on Michelle's yesterday. We did 3 different live streams yesterday, guys. I was so wore out by the end of that. Man, I was whooped yesterday after all those live streams. We had Stasha Erickson yesterday morning. Then I jumped on with Michelle yesterday afternoon. Yesterday night, we did an ME Med stream. So, here we are again. Some of this just don't look right. Preliminary says some of this has changed just says 3 days ago. My data changed just a couple of days ago on the magnesium. Some of the research I had done had changed. So I fully believe you that the shape has changed in just a couple of days. Like I said, I showed you guys, we got a shift indicator today. So to the best of my knowledge, the way I understand it, we shifted today. If we can see where I used to live. Since I live across the country now, I don't mind giving this kind of information up. Just live over here in Clarksville. Around the Fort Campbell area right in there. Our proud men and women of the military. City was pretty big. Anyway, Clarksville, Tennessee. I don't see any changes in that area. I don't really have a lot to talk about tonight, guys. I really, really, really don't. I'm just kind of winging it. A lot of people are having some issues with this area up here around the top of Newfoundland, too. You know what I mean, eh? Again, not making fun of nobody. I'm just picking. What I'm talking about, eh? What you talking about, eh? There we go. What you talking about, eh? We must look like the biggest crackpot sometimes talking about the stuff we talk about. Especially when you try to convince people the map's not right. Here's something else. Was it Lone Eagle? I want to say Lone Eagle was talking about Central America right here. Every time South America moves a little bit, this thing gets more and more stretched out across here. Man, Panama is almost just pulled apart, isn't it? Holy crap. That's a narrow strip of land if I ever seen it. But this looks all wrong to me. This used to come like down here. All wrong to me. It's stretching out. See here. That's still blocking it off, but not bad. The Bahamas. Jamaica's below Cuba. The Haiti and Dominican Republic are lower. That used to be up here. Not too long ago, that was up here. You got an island chain down through here all the way to Venezuela. I don't remember that. Matter of fact, you make a perfect circle here all the way around. Huh. That just don't look right to me. What do you guys think? Where do you remember Hawaii being originally? Florida-ish or out in the middle of the ocean? Out in the middle of the ocean off California. Down to the bottom right-hand side of California is where I remember. Well, camera's backwards. Bottom right-hand side of California is where I remember it. You know, California, go out to the left and down. That's where I remember Hawaii. The wolf is all changed. Yeah, I know, Captain. I know. Aye, Captain. More like a bridge than a landmass. You ain't lying. Friggin' Central America's Panama looks more like a bridge than anything. Therion, great to see you. Captain Lee, your first war, Desert Shield. Yes, first war, Desert Shield and Storm. So, Captain, I'm not sure if you're answering yes to what. Was Kuwait its own country? Maybe that's what you were answering yes to. I didn't know that. Again, shows my ignorance in the maps. And I know I'm really ignorant in maps. That's why I don't feel right saying this looks different, that looks different. But to me, some of it does. You remember near Florida-ish. Yeah, I remember Cuba near Florida-ish, a lot further down. And Bermuda was near Florida because of the Bermuda Triangle. But no, I don't remember Hawaii there. I know what you're saying down below it, but I don't remember it there. Yeah, so okay. Cool. Thank you, Captain Crunch. Thank you. Much appreciated. If you were there and I wasn't, I'm going to take your word for it more than my own. I understand. I was hoping somebody who was in the war would actually come by and verify or unverify this for me. Thank you. Because we booked a trip and thought we would have to fly to Florida, but nope, we leave from here. Hey, Ed Darkwolf, I am at work, so I can't stay long. Your video is ready, sir. Thank you, sir. Jet, I will go look at that. Thank you so much. Guys who don't know, my Jet A1 here has been working with EVPs and trying to see if he can get information about the ME through EVPs and if the spirit world knows anything. So check out my Jet's channel. I can't wait to go see that video myself. Oh, I know he'll hit the like button. Not a doubt in my mind about that. Hawaii is part of the Bermuda Triangle. The tip of Hawaii, or not Hawaii. You little goober, Florida. Florida is the tip of the Bermuda Triangle, not Hawaii. You goober. You got me to say the wrong word. Somebody mentioned, though, they thought the triangle was much further out here. And I admit, I thought it pointed towards Miami. I didn't think it touched Miami. Just saying. Just saying. So I just received an email. Hold on, guys. Let me see what this email says here. It's from one of our subs. An old friend of mine, actually, before I ever had a channel. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Okay, I got some pictures. Let me see what I'm looking at before I go showing it to everybody. They're not bad pictures, I promise. Oh, I'm at 100%. Heck. Don't quite know what I'm looking at. All right, person who sent me these, I will definitely look into this and figure out what you're telling me here. I'm not entirely sure exactly what you're saying. But I will use these, most definitely. I sent you an email with some things we found way down south on satellite imagery last year. Oh, yeah. That's right. You know what? It's not a bad idea. A1. That would be the easiest way, actually. So I'm going to his channel and I'm grabbing the link and I'm dropping it in the chat. Yeah, I thought it looked a little further out in the ocean than it should be also. But I don't remember it touching the tip of Florida. Somebody mentioned that the other day, and I'm with them on that one. I don't remember it actually touching Florida, just pointing at it. Guys, this is a Jet channel, or my Jet A1 channel. Yeah, I remember that, Jay. I'll have to do a whole new live stream just on that. But thank you for those pictures. I remember exactly which ones these are now. There's the link to my Jet A1's channel, guys. Go check out his video on the EVPs. He said he found some really great information. I haven't looked at it yet, so I can't tell you it's wonderful or it's bad or anything. But definitely go check it out. He's been on this channel quite a bit, just hanging out and chatting and whatnot, and we really appreciate him. So check out his channel. I don't mind throwing him a shout out. Not a problem, Michelle. Not a problem. Like I said, he's working with EVPs, which I find real intriguing. I've done EVP work in the past. I've done ghost adventures. I was talking to a guy I used to work with. He was talking about ghost hunting, and he does that type of stuff. But he said it's not hunting. That's disrespectful. He goes under the idea that it's us. We're just unlocked from our bodies. And that makes sense to me. So he said, that's disrespectful. And if you notice, if you go in there with equipment, you're not going to get a lot of stuff you're looking for. If you go in with equipment, cover the light. Don't let them know they're being recorded. It's just like you and me being recorded. At least that's what he says. That's up in the air. That's his perspective on it. And he's got a lot of stuff. He's built his own EVP recording machines. I'm trying to remember his last name. I'm going to look it up on here. You remember his last name? What was his first name? Give me a minute. He's got books on Amazon. God, why can I not remember this guy's name? That kills me. A Googling we will go. A Googling we will go. Hi ho the dairy-o. Googling we will go. A Google? What is a Google? A Google is a gaggle of Googles, yeah? I don't know. Excellent, Steve. Good job. Appreciate that. Just hearing they found a planet close to the sun. Anyone heard this? Yeah, it's called Venus. Been there a couple 100,000. No, I'm kidding. I'll have to look. I'll check it out. I ain't heard anything about it yet, but who knows? I could be behind. Mercury. Actually, I'm wrong. It's Mercury closest to the sun. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Earth. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus. Was it Saturn? I don't remember the outer ones. Anyway. But yeah, I'll go check that out here in a little while about a new planet. That might take some digging. Of course, I know why it wouldn't be like super mainstream news, but I don't know why the Mandela effect isn't either. 15 watching and 10 likes. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that share button. Do me a favor, guys. Share my stuff. Really get the name out there. If I share my stuff, it looks like I'm bragging and being egotistical. If you share my stuff, people think, oh, wow, who's this person? Seriously, if you like what we're doing here, please share it. Please, please, please share it out. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so his last name was Browning. Ghost Hunting Book Browning. Is this it right here? The Everything Ghost Hunting book? Think this is it. Nope, that's not it. Give me a second. I worked with this guy. I know it's in here. He published, oh, that's why it's not in here. He published through Lulu. That's right. All right, and it's not going to let me go back. Lulu.com Browning Ghost. See what we get there. And of course, nothing typed in. Lulu.com Browning Ghost. Not Craig, not Ray. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts. I know, because I was going to publish through Lulu and still might. I worked with this guy and can't think of his name. I worked with him for a while. He was my boss, probably because I called him boss all the time. I am so embarrassed. Why can I not find this? Okay, guys, why is it when I go look for stuff that I know should be there, it's just not? When I'm not online, it just pops right up. Ghost Hunting Book. Give me a minute, we'll find it. And then Lulu. So apparently I'm not going to find it. I will come back to, oh, what else was it? I found something earlier. I told you guys I would look for it and I would found it. What was it? Oh, I can't remember. It's been one of those nights. I keep losing thought stream here because we shifted right. No, I know the book's there. I just got to. Thank you, Michelle. I got to find this. Wasn't Craig. What was his first name? I had his first name. It'd pop right up. I hope he's not sitting there watching it, yelling at the screen, "This is my name, you idiot. This is what it is." Oh, wow, that's upside down. Is that upside down to you guys? Oh, no, it's not upside down. I see what happened. I see what happened. I can see his face in my mind. I worked with him. He's a good buddy of mine. Don't you hate that when you get that memory block? But anyway, he wrote a couple books on ghost hunting and this and that. I could find it. Oh, that drives me nuts. Anyway, we're top of the hour, guys. I'm going to round it out. We really didn't get much done. It was just a BS stream. I really didn't have a lot to talk about. We looked at some maps. We looked up some stuff that I can't seem to find. Wrong one. So I'm going to go ahead and round it out tonight, guys. I don't have a lot to talk about. Just wanted to pop on and do my stream and get some airtime out there. See if we can fix this camera to where it's looking right. There we go. A little bit better. Oh, I got to keep messing with this thing. Watch your shift indicators, guys. We now have a shift indicator, and if it works like I hope that it continues to work, or it works like it has been working, then we may have a definitive indicator to show there's more than just something with our memories going on here. So, I'm not sure how to take that, Captain Crunch. I'm just going to let it go. It was a BS stream. It was just kind of messing around. I didn't really get any information out. Not really. Except for the shift indicator. That's big, big information there. If you guys think I'm wrong, let me know. Oh, well, I'm sorry you wasted your time. I sure hate to hear that. Oh. What happened? He disappeared. He won't have to waste any more of his time on my channel at all. So, anyway, I only boot people who, give me a hard time. If you were joking, I apologize. I really do. But I have a feeling that you weren't. So, thanks for hanging in here anyway. I appreciate it. If he was, maybe I might have took that wrong. But if it was, let me know. Email me. Let me know. If we can work some out, I'll take you back off. But I may have took that wrong. Captain Crunch got crunched. I like that. I didn't come up with that. I'm just reading the chat. Dude, the first one I took it as joking. When I say complete, yeah, I've been watching him through the night too. I've been wondering. Yeah, I think you're right. A little bit too much alcohol. Anyway, guys, now we had to use the troll club. I rarely have to pull that thing out. That's why it took me so long to get to it. It was dusty. I mean, dusty as can be. I didn't report him. I did hide him from the channel for a minute, though. Oh, absolutely. I try to talk to my subs all the time. All the time. All right, guys, so I'm going to quit reading the chat. I'll keep reading the chat the rest of the night and just kind of sit here and do a chat reading stream if I keep it up. But I got other stuff I need to look into and take care of. You guys have a wonderful night, day, morning, evening, wherever you may be. Remember always, stay awake, but dare to dream. Good night, everybody.